All right, are we ready? Going live. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to One Broadway Collaborative here in lovely, sunny Lawrence, Massachusetts. A little bit cold today, but other than that, we have a nice warm campfire. That was my phone. Okay, let's try that again. So we have a nice warm campfire today, and proof of that, I'll zoom out for you at home so you can see the nice warm campfire that we have going. We got that last night for our campfire evening, Aaron Tornberg and Friends, which you can go to the last Friday of the month. In the meantime, I want to introduce the fantastic performances we have tonight. We have first, opening up, Rob LeBlanc. Let's hear it for Rob.
Thank you. Thank you.
And coming up, we have Susan Cattaneo and Erin Ash Sullivan, and you can applaud for them later. So let's hear it again. Rob LeBlanc.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here at One Broadway. My name is Rob LeBlanc. I'm from Lebanon, New Hampshire. And we have a fantastic show coming up. As Erin said, Erin Ash Sullivan and Susan Cattaneo. I cannot wait to hear their set. But first, I have some songs I would like to play for you. And this first one, a timely piece called Happy Thanksgiving. In my oversized coat, bellying up to a counter caked with syrup, I'm squished between a red-eyed trucker in layers of fleece and flannel, and a bearded whale of a man bulging out his parka. Yeah, he smells like your uncle's Marlboros. Head is going to explode. Stomach crumples like a paper bag. I got a bottle in my backpack, cigarette beneath my nose. They keep me going when I'm down and I'm tempted to call you. Yeah, I want nothing more than to hear your voice from time to time. Happy Thanksgiving. Give my regards to your mom and sis, and if they're asking, I'm fine, yeah. The air is sweet with hickory smoke. Patrons mind their coffee and their papers. A square-faced, dark-haired waitress brings my eggs, refills my mug. She squints and smiles, just as warm as the missing sunrise. From this angle, she's young and beautiful, like the one on my mind. Happy Thanksgiving. Give my regards to your mom and sis, and if they're asking, I'm fine, yeah. Just another 60 miles through the snow to Stockbridge, where I've booked a show. There'll be faces there, I know. Thanksgiving memories keep me warm when I'm bundled up in the back of my car, hunkered down at the approach of another evening storm. Happy Thanksgiving. Give my regards to your mom and sis, and if they're asking, I'm fine. I'm guessing you're happier now. Oh, I deserve every drawn-out hour I'm spending alone, wondering how and why it came to this. Thank you. Thank you very much. And happy Thanksgiving. No, but I do wish everyone a happy weekend. I know there are a number of intersecting holidays, and I hope everybody can have some time with their families and loved ones celebrating and having some good food. This next one is a song about lessons learned growing up. I was an only child, and a timid one at that, struggling to do a single pull-up, throw a baseball or catch on the playground, always picked second to last. I needed to find a friend. On the first day of 4th grade, the bell rang for school. He shuffled across the playground. In braces and orthotic shoes, he smelled of the doctor and his mother's perfume. Teachers called him precocious. He wore MIT sweatshirts and Coke bottle glasses, hair hung matted in cobwebs. Picked on every day in class, but his impudent wit left our bullies tongue-tied. We'd laugh, then we had to hide. But I saw the way he'd stare at other kids when no one else was watching except his only friend. I knew he wanted to be more like them. But God made him precocious, whatever that meant. He was raised by 2 teachers with master's degrees. He'd tell me ain't's not a real word, and debris is pronounced debris. But his dad's upstairs study was a shrine to the socks. We'd cheer for the rich grown-up jocks. But I saw the way he'd stare at other kids when no one else was watching except his only friend. I knew he wanted to be more like them. But God made him precocious, whatever that meant. Children can be so fickle, hard to tell a friend from foe. Bullies could take our homework, but we studied and it showed. He must have rubbed off on me. I made honor roll. Finally, I was good for something. On the last day of 5th grade, he said bye, wished me well. It seemed he'd made new companions. I spent that summer by myself. That was decades ago, we'll let bygones be. The lesson was not lost on me, 'cause I saw the way his ambitions would prevail. He was looking for an upgrade, I was riding his coattails. I offered him friendship, but it must have gone stale. I offered him shelter, but it must have seemed frail. I offered him loyalty, but he cut bait and bailed. 'Cause 'cause God made him precocious. And all that entailed. Oh, teachers called him precocious. Thank you. Thank you very much. That one was called Precocious, and this one here, changing the pace a little bit, is Eliza. Catch a cab, another flight, another bus ride today. Another town, another couch, another evening out late. You're never alone, wherever you go. Now you call me crying for the child you'll never hold. How it's hard, but you're still thriving. How you're scared of growing old. Eliza, Eliza, please don't get so sad. Imagining what should have been and what we could have had. Eliza, Eliza, don't let me pull you down. Chase your wildest fantasies, leave this one-horse town. You just couldn't wait. Planned an escape and broke your chain off to the races. 'Cause life will give you just one shot. One shot. An empty chair, a quiet room where you kept your guitar. Rolled out of bed, stuck out a thumb, let fate take you away from my heart. Wherever you are. Now you call me for a favor. I could never say no, but it troubles me to answer. Guess I have trouble letting go. Whoa, Eliza, Eliza, please don't get so sad. Imagining what should have been and what we could have had. Eliza, Eliza, don't let me pull you down. Chase your wildest fantasies, leave this one-horse town. You just couldn't wait. Planned an escape and broke your chain off to the races. 'Cause life will give you just one shot. You just couldn't wait. Planned an escape and broke your chain off to the races. Life will give you just one shot. One shot. Thank you very much. That was Eliza. Need to have a drink of water. I've got two more songs for you, and then we are on to an amazing co-bill, Erin Ash Sullivan and Susan Cattaneo. I cannot wait. So I'm going to rush through the rest of my set. No, just kidding. This next song is a brand new one. I've played it out maybe 3 or 4 times, but it's it's sitting with me, and I feel like I need to put it out there more. It's called Where Are You Taking Me? Shrinking from the sound of the approaching van, while picking through the scattered garbage cans behind the old brick restaurant on the corner of Mott and Grand. A wide-eyed, soggy, sour-smelling mutt I am, knotted fur and salt and pepper beard on my chin. No collar, flinching from the man with the pole in his hand. Where are you taking me? Will there be toys? Long walks past green lawns and laughing girls and boys. I'll wag my tail again and smile through puppy teeth. I'll beg for scraps beneath the table of my newfound forever family. Not much room to stretch inside this holding cage, shuddering in the corner on the plastic grating. 100 panting neighbors pace and whimper their complaints. But it's warm inside between these bars, they serve dry food. There's a ratty old blanket to cuddle up to. And when the barking settles down, sweet dreams take me away. Where are they taking me? Will there be toys? Long walks past green lawns and laughing girls and boys. I'll wag my tail again and smile through puppy teeth. I'll beg for scraps beneath the table of my newfound forever family. The big dog next door has hackles raised, braces and snarls as gloves crack open his cage. Pulls at his chains. He stumbles about the hard epoxy floor, led down the hall to the windowless door. Could today be his lucky day? Where are you taking him? Will there be toys? Long walks past green lawns and laughing girls and boys. He'll wag his tail again and smile through puppy teeth. He'll beg for scraps beneath the table of his newfound forever family. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave you with a more upbeat song, and then there'll be a short break followed by our co-bill, Susan Cattaneo and Erin Ash Sullivan. I am so excited for that. But I'm going to do two things before I play. First, another drink of water. And second, I would love to take this opportunity to thank One Broadway Collaborative, Lawrence Community Access Television. Partnership has been instrumental in bringing outstanding musicians to this listening room, and I've been a big fan coming here, and it means a lot, so thank you guys. Second, let's hear it for our fearless director, MC, and sound engineer this evening, Aaron Tornberg. Without him, none of this would be possible. And speaking of that, I would like to thank everybody in our virtual audience and our in-person audience. Thank you guys so much for coming out to celebrate live music tonight. Thank you guys. Alrighty, I'd like to leave you with a peppier tune. This one's called It's Not About Me. I feel like $1,000,000 loving you with everything I got. Been so long since I seen my reflection. There's no time to waste. Oh, you are the proof that I'm thriving. Oh, it's not about me, not about me, not about me. Time clocks and lunch breaks wipe sweat off my brow, getting through it somehow. You're the reason I found it's not about me anymore. All I've been through, you're the love that I spread. You're the reason I get out of bed. It's not about me anymore. All I have known, you'll always be a song in my heart. I'll always be your home, yeah. Is a galaxy spread before you like a tapestry. Been so long since I told you I miss you. I can't trap you here. Oh, you are a star that is rising. Oh, it's not about me, not about me, not about me. Postcards and phone calls, my heart skips a beat when I hear your voice speak. It's the best part of me. It's not about me anymore. All I've been through, you're the love that I spread. You're the reason I got out of bed. It's not about me anymore. All I have known, you'll always be a song in my heart. I'll always be your home, yeah. Thank you, One Broadway. We have an incredible show coming up. Erin Ash Sullivan and Susan Cattaneo after a short break. As always, it has been an honor and a pleasure to perform for you tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, and thank you, Rob LeBlanc. Let's hear it once more for Rob. And coming up next in a very few moments is Erin Ash Sullivan and Susan Cattaneo. Let's wait one moment, and Rob, you may unplug.
Superpowers bringing food and drinks onto stages and spilling them. So we're gonna try to not do that today. Rob, that last song is so catchy. It's
Right? I was really worried about the dog.
I know.
Is the dog going to a family?
I think that's a no.
I don't think so. Oh my God, the dog did not go to a family.
It was really sad.
It's one of those things where you're like, well, maybe there's a family behind the door without a window. Maybe.
Do you? I don't know if you loved Dolly Parton as a kid as much as I did.
I
but,
do.
her song "Here You Come Again," the B-side of that single was a song called "Me and the Landy."
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh, listen to it on your way home. It's the grimmest,
Yeah.
darkest.
Oh,
Children and animals in jeopardy. It's so.
so excited.
Oh, okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I talk in order to fill time while everybody's getting ready. There is a lot going on here at One Broadway, and if you would like to know more about the events we're having now and later, we have our website, onebroadway.org. That's O-N-E Broadway.org. So you can check that out at your leisure. We have a calendar up there with our shows that are coming up. We also have a Facebook page, which is the number 1B Collaborative. The number 1, the letter B, and then Collaborative is our Facebook page and our Instagram. And you can check out all that information online, and you can also like our page, which is always appreciated. We also have a YouTube page under OBC Arts. So if you want to check that out, we have a few good shows up there for you. We even have a cable show we've been doing called Performers on Performing. That is on our YouTube channel, and we do those shows every once in a while, and we have about 20 or so on the website right now. And that's about it. So how are you guys doing in terms of getting ready?
Ready?
Ready? Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, and everybody else. This is Aaron Tornberg again, and I'd like to welcome Erin Ash Sullivan and Susan Cattaneo.
41 muddy footprints stretch on up ahead. I can see him in the late day golden light. If we're lucky, he'll come back with both boots still upon his feet. Someone's gonna need a bath tonight. Come winter, they draw the water down and leave the mud behind. Bear Hill Pond becomes just ground and sky. Come winter, we I know it will be over by and by. And we walk the flats, we chase the day, we tell ourselves the shore is not so far away. Our footsteps tell the tale of where we've been, till the water rushes in. He pulls his mittens off to gather treasure in his hand, to find the perfect stick to write his name. A rusted, grounded rowboat sweeps him off to foreign lands. The tiny tyrant stakes his claim, and we walk the flats, we chase the day, we tell ourselves the shore is not so far away. Our footsteps tell the tale of where we've been, till the water rushes in. And he stops beside a boulder where his fingers trace the water line, and asks, when will the water start to flow? And he's off again before I can collect myself and answer him, my darling, so much sooner than you know. And we walk the flats, we chase the day, I tell myself that time is still so far away. Our footsteps tell the tale of where we've been, till the water rushes in. Our footsteps tell the tale of where we've been, till the water rushes in. Till the water rushes in.
All right. That was beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am.
So the way we're going to do this tonight is we're going to really kind of be in the round, even though there are only two of us. We're like a straight line. We're not really rounding, but that's okay. And so I like to kind of be inspired by the song and choose a song to sing in response to that. So I'm going to do one about climate control and the water. This is called The River Always Wins. Diner downtown, old timers sit around, talk about the flood of 42, how they watched from higher ground as the water took it down like a verse from the Bible coming true. After losing everything, you could hear the hammers ring as they built it all up again. The mill wheels turned, they kneeled in church, washed of all their sins, but the river always wins. I come down a dark embrace. I've seen the mill shut down and the jobs go south. It ain't ever been the same way since. For all the things they try to change, I will always remain. I'll be damned, but I won't give in, 'cause the river always wins. I come down from the mountain like judgment from on high, going home to the ocean, and I don't give a damn. No, I don't give a damn. No, I don't give a damn about the dreams of man, and I won't be denied. No, I won't be denied.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. That made me change my next song. All right. So, Broken Down Mill Towns.
Broken Down Mill Towns, okay.
All right.
Can I have a little less reverb on my vocal? Is there any way? Thanks, Erin.
My grandmother came from a broken down mill town, so this is going to be a grandmother song.
Okay.
She was also a singer.
Nice.
And when she was a young woman, she went to New York City to pursue her dreams of stardom and auditioned for Broadway shows and musicals, and was cast in the original Broadway production of Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cool?
So cool.
But left before the show opened to marry my grandfather.
What was her part?
She was in the chorus,
Wow.
but she was just a kid from Indiana.
I love that.
I know.
That's so cool.
But so of course I never thought to ask her any questions about that time in her life until it was too late.
Oh no.
So I wrote some questions. Except we're going to go down half a step. There we go.
Love it when that happens.
How'd it feel to be the daughter late in life to a mother who was sure she didn't want to be a wife? What'd you say to your Irish-eyed dad, who always seemed so silent and sad? What was it like to know you could sing and know that was the most important thing? And courage was the chords on a piano. How'd it feel to board that train, your hands against the window pane, and say goodbye to Gary, Indiana? How'd it feel to stand on that stage, the light in your eyes, your hands shaking on the page, your voice maybe trembling with all you could feel, and those men in the dark saying your dreams were real? What'd you think when that boy sauntered in and undid you with his lazy grin? You could almost hear your mother sigh with pity. What'd you say when you turned in your keys to your tiny room and your melodies, and said goodbye to dreams of New York City? And what was it like to have a love so vast that you almost didn't mind what you left in the past? What'd you say each time he wanted to move and left you in a new place with something to prove? Did you give your all at a talent show, or blow the back walls out in another church solo, exhausted by the effort of believing? And in each new room, what did you put on the shelf to remind you that you were still yourself, despite all of the places you were leaving? was it like to know a girl with your hands who told you all her dreams of playing in a band? What was the advice that died on your lips as the songs poured out of her fingertips? How'd you know that the best you could do was to tell her that she had to see it through? While inside your mind was teeming with the stories of a girl who felt like she was still 19 when her eyes were blue and her slate was clean, sitting on a train from Gary dreaming of future glories. Man, I wish I'd thought to ask you for your stories. How I wish I'd asked you for your stories.
So I guess I'm going to follow the train of maybe regret.
Oh, that's good.
So I wrote this song. I wrote the chorus and a bunch of verses a long time ago, and I didn't like the song at all because in the song the woman was a victim, and I really hated that. I was like, I don't want her to be a victim, and so the song went into a drawer. And then like a few years passed and I thought, well, what would I want to write? If I kept the chorus, what would the song be about? And it was about a woman who the situation might not be great, but she knows that it's not great, and it's almost like it's on her own terms. And so I'm going to play that one. Like a time bomb, and I reach for him in the soft blue light of the late show, but he's long gone, and here you are again, sharing my bed
So, what was your way into that song?
You know what it was? It was like the verses that I had written were really super non-specific, feeling based, like, oh, I'm so sad and lonely, be my lover. And I'm like, what would I want to see?
Yeah.
And so I just wrote, like, I wanted the clock by the bedside table, and I wanted the sink that he never fixed, just dripping. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so those two images were the things that kind of
Those are the
started
things
it for
that
me.
they're just so strong. You can just completely visualize it.
And then it was cool because then I could have this chorus that didn't have a lot of stuff in it
Right.
because I'd put so much stuff into the verses.
Yeah, I always think about that if you can make the chorus more sort of universal,
Right?
and then go back to the really specific in the verses.
Yeah. It's awesome.
I love that. All right.
What are you gonna
I'm going to do a brand new song.
do? Yay! Oh, the brand new song?
No, this is a different one.
Okay. Oh gosh. I'll do a new one too.
Okay, good. So this is along the theme of making your peace with your disappointment. We're not the best, we're not the worst. Our love's not blessed, but it's not cursed. No dizzy heights, no daring curves, more a comfortable plateau. We're just so-so. We keep our peace more or less. A tale not likely to impress. And are you handsome? Well, I guess you're cute enough if lights are low. We're just so-so. But there was a time once when I fell, that I know I can excel. It was a special kind of hell, full of promise and of sweetness, like the sunshine through the trees. But how that sweetness it could turn into a bitterness that burned, a lesson hard enough to learn, that bringing my whole heart could only bring me to my knees. So come on over, don't be late. We'll watch a show we both don't hate. It being average, we do great. We don't mind the middle road. We keep our expectations low. No more mysteries to know, so it won't hurt much if you go. I'm just so glad we're just so-so. I'm just so glad we're just so-so.
Nice.
All right.
Wow. That was cool. Is that on the new album?
No, I wrote that last month.
Oh.
It's like new.
Oh, new.
New.
Well, I'm not going to do the new one yet because I was inspired by what you wrote.
All right.
But first, how awesome was Rob LeBlanc?
So great.
So great. So awesome.
Such good stories.
Right?
So like, the precocious one, I was
Yeah.
right there with you. That's
I
great.
also like the Eliza one. That was
Yeah.
good too. And then the dog, man, the
Ah,
dog.
the
I'm just
dog.
so sad
so
about
worried about the dog.
I'm so worried about the dog. So, I come from divorced parents, and my husband comes from parents that were together for 56 years, which means that we come to the table during a discussion with a lot of different expectations about our lives. And I think for him, he's like, this is just a fight. And for me, it's always on the brink of divorce. Needless to say, we've now been together for 32 years. So I think it's going to work out. I don't know. But it's just terrible how kind of the history of what you bring to the table. And so I wrote a song about that. Bird themes.
Here we go.
I can't remember the words. Oh my gosh, maybe I'll have to do a different song while I think about this. Oh, yeah, okay, got it. There we go. Blackbirds fill my head sometimes. Dark words, my mouth gives them wings to fly. Old stories feel like nursery rhymes. You tell each one by heart and I tell mine. I tell mine. You say we belong in a happy ever after. But I hear the song of 24 blackbirds, 24 blackbirds. Ooh, ooh. Dear love, can fairy tales come true? You believe in us, so I guess I believe in us too. You're so sure we're gonna make it through, hand in hand like a dish running away with a spoon. You say we belong in a happy ever after. Maybe you're wrong. Say 24 blackbirds, 24 blackbirds. Ooh, ooh. I hold a pocket full of sighs. You hold me so I won't say goodbye. I wish I may, I wish I might send those blackbirds back to once upon a time. You say we belong in a happy ever after. But I sing the song of 24 blackbirds, 24 blackbirds, 24 blackbirds. Ooh, ooh,
So was that melody first or chords first?
Well, so the interesting thing about that one is that I thought I wanted to write a song about Humpty Dumpty. That's actually where it started. Because I was like, oh, and all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put us back together again. And then I found that there were like 15 songs that were like all the king's horses and all the king's men. So I was like, shoot, different fairy tale, different, thing. And so I found the 24 blackbirds. And initially, I wrote like 4 and 20 blackbirds. Like the lyric was like, there's one for shame and one for pain and one for God and one for nod and one for, I mean, there were 24. The song was 10 and a half minutes long. And I was like, ugh. So I just threw it out and wrote the music. And then brought back just a little smidge of the lyric, this huge lyric thing that I had done.
So when you figured out that melodic walk-up with your voice, were you so psyched?
I was.
Because that is magical.
Yeah. Well, and it was like no words. You know, it was like, oh, this is a moment where I can be a blackbird.
Yeah.
So, and blackbirds are, you know, then I researched blackbirds, and they're like a sign of death, and they're like, you know, so I was
so
like, it
grim.
works. Awesome. I love when that happens.
All right, birds. Here we go.
Birds. Here we go.
We're birds.
It's a theme.
Five more miles on Highway 10. Time to stop for gas again. Now he's one more tank away. Would it have changed a thing if he'd have told you stay? You crack the door and taste the night, and the feel of freedom by fluorescent light, and the road sighs out the day's last heat to the sound of a bird singing low and sweet. She'll serenade you as you're leaving town. Hear the notes rise up as the sun goes down, down, down. Sometimes leaving doesn't need a word. Listen to the song of the rest-stop bird. 10 more miles on Highway 5. You need the rhythm of the road to feel alive. You left behind a heart of stone, hidden in a nest of sticks and bone. He promised you that the walls would hold, but there was nothing soft to keep out the cold. So you were both to blame when your love got beat. All those eggshells lying beneath your feet. She'll serenade you as you're leaving town. Hear the notes rise up as the sun goes down, down, down. Sometimes leaving doesn't need a word. Listen to the song of the rest-stop bird. Little bird don't care that he don't care that you flew off without warning. Little bird don't care that he don't care that you'll be gone come morning. Little bird makes leaving look so easy, just a breath of wings, easier than a lot of things. She'll serenade you as you're leaving town. Hear the notes rise up as the sun goes down, down, down. Sometimes leaving doesn't need a word. Listen to the song of the rest-stop bird. Listen to the song of the rest-stop bird. I ain't nothing but a rest-stop bird.
Oh, I love that song.
Thank you.
Woo! Where can we find that one?
That's on the new album.
That's on the new album?
Yeah,
Oh my
Definition.
God, that's so good.
Thank you.
How did you come up with that?
Beth DeSombre was on a road trip and posted a picture of a bird with the caption, "Rest Stop Bird." And it was one of those moments where I was like, dibs. It
Nice.
was like, it was one of those phrases that completely got me on the way, and then it just sort of turned into the story in my head.
It's
like,
really good. It's really
thanks.
good.
What's that? Thank
Right?
you.
It's so good.
Thanks.
Is that your single, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
It's really good. All right, so I'm going to do a song. I mean, I've already forgotten the words to one song. So we're batting 1,000. I'm going to try this. I don't normally play this, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. So I am from New Jersey, and I was raised on a farm. And when I was young, suddenly the government came through and said, we're going to build 2 major highways through the land. And so when people said, what exit are you from? I was like, well, it depends. If you're on Route 78 or 287, I'm right in the middle of those 2 highways. And it really changed everything, because when the wind would blow, we would hear the trucks on the highway. And it just became kind of a metaphor for my family situation. So I'm going to try this. We'll see how it goes. When I was 10, the highwaymen broke ground and broke the heart of my hometown. They tore down oaks to plant 8 rows of asphalt, laying that blacktop down. We forgot what silence was in the rolling thunder of the nighttime trucks. And that rumble in my chest felt just like love. But ooh, you can't raise nothing in a field of stone. And ooh, you learn real quick that you're on your own. What matters most? You feel it, you feel it so close. When I was 10, my daddy left and my mama said, all men are no good strays. My child's mind knew if I'd been better, he'd have loved me, he'd have stayed. And I wished him back with all my might on every muted star in those highway lights. And my heart grew hard and tight. And ooh, you can't raise nothing in a field of stone. And ooh, you learn real quick that you're on your own. What matters most? You feel it so close. Close to the bone. I have my mother's hands in heartache and my father's need to run. My history is my headstone in this grave they dug. And ooh, you can't raise nothing in a field of stone. And ooh, you learn real quick that you're on your own. So interesting little musician thing. When you kind of memorize where the song is, and then when you perform it, and you're not performing it with the correct capo, suddenly it's a whole different world.
Yeah. The dots screw you up.
The dots screw me up.
I'm about to do that too.
Yay! It's so awesome.
I am going to play my farm song.
Yay! Farms.
I live in the town of Harvard, which is a right to farm community. And last summer, one of the farms in town, which had been in the same family for 350 years, finally stopped farming.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was really sad. Willard's Farm. Willard's. So I'm going to try this. We'll see how it goes here. This is also new. I'm trying to remember the last time I bought corn at Willard's Farm. Must have been last summer. My sister coming over and a bonfire set up out behind the barn. My father throwing corn cobs on the fire, saying that's the best he's had this year. And cousins playing tag among the fireflies as the night came cool and clear. We're feeding the fire, following shadows, chasing the sparks, watching the light go. The sign went up last weekend, there would be no more corn at Willard's stand. First time in 14 generations, the family would not till the land. The neighbors wrung their hands and wondered what they could have done to prevent this sorry ending. But every fire and every fertile acre needs a willing child to tend it. We're feeding the fire, following shadows, chasing the sparks, watching the light go. With every change in season, you learn there's never any guarantees for what comes along and what stays behind. You learn no matter what you do, it isn't always up to you, and that's all right. This summer I'll buy corn from the market just a few miles down the street. Dad were here, he'd shake his head and say, it's good, but not as sweet. And I wonder in the years to come, what will my daughter and my son take with them from these nights? Just corn cobs on a fire, or the fireflies' dancing lights. We're feeding the fire, following shadows, chasing the sparks, watching the light go. Feeding the fire, following shadows, chasing the sparks, watching the light go, watching the light go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, feeding the fire.
Oh, now I don't know. Let me just think about this for a second. Yeah, okay. I'm changing it up. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna do. Sorry. I think it's in this key.
I love not knowing what I'm going to play
Right.
next.
Okay, so I am going to do a new song. I don't know if this is the right key. Yeah, we'll see. So I apologize in advance. This is a little bit of a political song, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is my single that's coming out in the fall. She's got an emoji heart, a big smile and Kmart smarts, all dressed up in stripes and stars, with nowhere to go. Supergirl in a supersized frame, not a thought in that blue light brain. Once a beauty, now a shame. She's all for show. She's going down. She's going down. Our thoughts and prayers can't save her now. She don't play fair, don't play nice, spouting virtue but full of vice, smiling as she steals our rights, but I can't let her go. My all-American beauty queen, gown of glory ripping at the seams. How'd she ever get so mean? Only heaven knows. She's going down. She's going down. She's going down. She's going down. Our thoughts and prayers can't save her now. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing, of thee I sing, of thee I sing. Of thee I sing. Yeah, yeah. She's going down. She's going down. She's going down. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah. Just in time for the November election, I will be releasing that. And what's cool is that for the first time ever, I recorded it with it's a rock band with strings.
Oh.
It's really, really heavy and cool and awesome.
Did you do the
so-
arrangement? Or
I did, yeah. Yeah. And I worked with a guy in LA and
Did it
it's-
come out the way you?
it's so cool. Yeah. I really like it. So yeah. Yeah. So thanks for letting me share that. That's cool.
All right, I'm using Mean Girls
Mean
as a starting
Girls.
point. Hold on.
Oh good. I love tuning time.
Erin,
It's
talk to me about
tuning
time. What do you want to
time.
do for timing?
I'm sorry. I know we're holding you hostage. We could be here for another 4 hours.
Erin, yeah, when do you want to stop? And we'll plan accordingly.
I mean, I got all night. I don't care.
Should we do like 2 more each and then do Rob?
Yeah.
Okay.
That good?
All right, here we go. So I moved back to my hometown a few years back, and that's weird.
Is your family still there?
Yeah, so my mom lives up the hill and my sister
gosh.
lives down the hill.
Wow.
And it's great, but running into people from your past is weird.
Yeah.
Cool Teresa, you are nothing but cool Teresa. With your flawless hair and authentic concert tees. I was making good grades, but you were making your way, Teresa. The way you totaled out that till like you could do just what you pleased. Then you said, let's be friends just for summer or something. I guess that you'd be better than nothing. Slim pickings in this God-forsaken town. I was shy, Teresa, but you could make a shift fly, Teresa. We took turns changing for the beach behind the break room door. You let it fly on 95, my first friend who could drive. Salt in our hair as we came back from the shore. But you'd said, let's be friends just for summer or something. I guess that you'd be better than nothing. Slim pickings in this God-forsaken town. And I remember how you ducked behind the counter and waited there till your actual friends walked away. You brushed it off and brushed your hair, said I just couldn't be that girl today. You landed on your feet, Teresa, bought a big house down the street, Teresa. I see your face on the real estate sign in my neighbor's yard. Sometimes I see you at the store, friendly nod and nothing more, Teresa. So when you said hello today, it caught me a little off guard. 'Cause you'd said, let's be friends just for summer or something. I guess that you'd be better than nothing. Slim pickings in this God-forsaken town. Teresa, Teresa.
So is that true?
She's an amalgam, but yes.
Oh my
basically.
gosh. Girls can be so mean.
Although precocious, that made me think of that too, right? Same story.
Oh, so I'm gonna do women. We're gonna go to women, mothers, and daughters. So I'll do So I have a 95-year-old mom that I take care of, and I love her very much. It's a big job. And I have a 22-year-old daughter who I take care of, and it's a big job. And but I was, I don't know why my daughter is so insecure in her life, and it's really painful for me as a mother. And I was thinking about what did I inherit from my mother, and what did I pass on to her? And that's where this song came from. Mothers and daughters, cut from the same cloth, we promise our hearts till death do we part in front of the same God. We say I love you, then we say I do, then we spend years saying I'm sorry more than we have to. Is something borrowed, something blue, something blue, something blue. Daughters and mothers carry the same scars. We question our worth, what we deserve. We inhabit the same dark. We say I love you, then what do? We put ourselves down, put ourselves last. Look at our lives, a half-empty glass. That's something borrowed, something blue. We've been handed down this sorrow, but we wear it as if it were true. It's something borrowed, something blue, something blue. Can we undo what has been done? Is it set in stone who we become? She is my daughter. We have the same eyes. She's quick with a word, quick to feel hurt. Her shadows are all mine. And how I love her, as mothers do. And I'll be damned if I'll make her carry more than she has to. Of something borrowed, something blue. I've been handed down this sorrow, but I swear I won't make it true. It's something borrowed, something blue, something blue. Something blue. Thank you.
I think that's my favorite Susan Cattaneo song.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I played it the other night, and it's just a really rough time right now, and I'm gonna cry. But this woman came up to me. I don't know who she was, and she's like, "You need this," and she pressed into my hand a tiny silver coin with an angel on it. And she's like, "This is a pocket angel, and I want you to have it." And I'm like, "Thank you so much. I love it very much. Want to buy a CD?" No. No, but it was just this like beautiful thing. So I have it in my purse, and I'm holding on to my pocket angel.
There's your next song.
There's my next song. Exactly, right? I know. Crazy.
Okay, do we want heartfelt parenting song, or do we want uplifting song of female empowerment?
Well, what I don't know. What do you think?
Friends?
Uplifting?
Or heartrending?
Heartrending. I want the uplifting. Uplifting, okay.
There we go.
I'll do uplifting also. Yeah, there you
Okay. So, Susan, something you may not know about me is that in my youth, I was the 2-time winner of my hometown's 4th of July pie eating contest.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you have to eat, like, how many pies did you eat?
It's speed, not quantity.
Ah.
So when I moved back to my hometown, do you see where this is going? I felt that much like Rocky, I needed to get back into training and win back the belts.
Dun, 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 dun. So was there one that was like your favorite pie?
It's the cherry pie.
Cherry pie, okay.
So the song is about what happened when, as a fully grown woman, I decided to enter the 4th of July Town of Harvard pie eating contest.
Oh my God.
telling you a true tale. Not so long ago, 4th of July, sun was high, flags waving slow. My whole hometown had gathered for a wholesome day of fun. A big parade, some lemonade, some games for everyone. I walked on by the egg toss and the children's happy cries. Left behind the greased pole to a soul with stronger thighs. 'Cause a table full of cherry pies was where I had to be. And a tiny voice inside my head was calling out to me, eat the pie, eat the pie. Don't care if they might point and stare, don't let them ask you why. 'Cause that sweetness brings a sweetness that money just can't buy. I'm telling you, go on and eat the pie. Well, my town's pie eating contest, it's been a point of pride for me. I won it twice in middle school, at 12 and then 13. For a nerdy, bookish weirdo who was cut from every team. The thought of winning any ribbon was a kind of fever dream. Now a fully grown-up woman should have hobbies, I suppose. But eating pie in record time might not be one of those. So I turned away, maintaining my respectable veneer. But still that tiny voice went on and whispered in my ear, eat the pie, eat the pie. Don't care if they might point and stare, don't let them ask you why. 'Cause that sweetness brings a sweetness that money just can't buy. I'm telling you, go on and eat the pie. And as I hovered by the entrance, I found myself impressed by the existential crisis that had bloomed within my breast. Would I let other people's shoulds and shouldn'ts riddle me with doubt? Would I give in to what was safe? Let the whole world count me out? Don't count me out. So I walked up to that table, took my place behind a pie. Some brawny guys twice my size arranged on either side. The town citizen of note who was proud to play his part shushed the crowd till they were silent, then proclaimed that we could start. The competitors ate valiantly and rushed to cram it in. Rumors ricocheted as people wondered who would win. And caught up in the moment and the crowd's excited shrieks, I opened wide, shoved the pie inside with the extra in my cheeks. I ate the pie, the whole damn pie. And the townfolk raised a cheer as I held that blue ribbon high. 'Cause that sweetness brings a sweetness that money just can't buy. I'm telling you, if fate provides a chance for you to feel alive, don't worry if it's right for you or what you should and should not do. Say yes and open wide and eat the pie.
You won the blue ribbon?
I did.
Yeah, but...
And then I recorded the song for the new album that's coming out in June and realized that I needed a music video. And in order to get the footage, I would have to win it again.
Oh my gosh!
So that's what I did last summer.
No!
Yeah, I did.
So there's footage.
Yes. It's on my phone, and for a small fee, I'll show it to you. It's horrific.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure now. I feel like I need to retire and just become mythic, because one day I'll lose.
Well, it's so funny because it's like, you know that song, I Hope You Dance? Yes. It's kind of like the food version of I Hope You Dance.
I hope you eat.
I hope you eat. You got to eat the pie. You got to jump in and eat the pie.
So for a $200 donation, Erin Ash Sullivan will show the video on her
There
phone.
you go. Oh my God.
Well, I just finished my Kickstarter, and there was a $150 reward where I would bake you a pie and bring it to
Oh,
your
that's
house.
so awesome. How did I miss your Kickstarter?
It came and it
Sorry
went.
about that. God. But we could still give to it. We could still do it, right?
Sure.
All right. Well, so I'm going to finish with an up-tempo, an upbeat song, not heart-rending. We're not going to heart-rend at all. I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Erin. Thank you for having us. Thank you, One Broadway Collaborative. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. Thank you, Rob. We're going to bring you up next. The heart beats louder than the dollar, shines light in a world gone darker, draws joy in permanent marker. Work hard, but love harder. Father Time's got a job to do. Punches in his time card that he's coming for you. You pray to St. Joe for that 9 to 5. You should be praying to St. Valentine. Rob, come on up. Hopefully I'm gonna.
I'll get the words.
Yeah, right? Oh, we did it in. We did it in this. Was it 3 or 4?
It was a B flat. It doesn't matter. We can do 3. We can do 4.
No, I think we had it at 3.
Rob, don't forget to plug in.
Oh, yep.
Do you have your mic or you need help?
Oh, yeah, I gotta get.
Is there another mic stand? Oh, is this the mic?
Oh, yeah, we can maybe.
How many musicians does it take to change a light bulb? Apparently 3.
I love that there's like, how many songwriters does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
I'm not changing anything. I think that's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Here, can you see that?
I can move this one.
Yeah, just pop that right there.
Oh, we got one. We're just going to be like all.
Okay, here we go.
A little bit lower.
We've been working on this for months.
Yeah. We're going on the road right after this.
How good your eyesight?
Actually, I think I can see it.
Better than mine.
Sure. I'm gonna look out there and see.
All right. So, what are we in this?
3, keep it 3, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we ready?
We
Are
are
we ready?
All
Thank
right.
you again for having us, Erin.
Are you on?
No, I don't think you're on.
Is there a button? I don't think so. 2, 2, 2, test, test, test. No. Nope. Still not on.
Here we go.
2, 2, 2. There we go.
There we go. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Saturday night I got married. I cannot read the words. I wear my glasses. A little stroll downtown.
Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in the town. Sometimes I take a notion to jump in the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Quit your rambling and your gambling. Quit staying out late at night.
Stay home with your wife and family. Sit down by the fireside bright.
Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
Thank you again.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, One Broadway.
All right, let's hear it again for Erin Ash Sullivan.
Yay! Buy her new album.
And the new album is called...
Signposts and marks.
Okay, and in the middle, Rob LeBlanc. Let's hear it for Rob.
Yay, Rob.
And over on the right is Susan Cattaneo.
Thank you.
So thank you all for coming, and please drive home safe. And we will be back next week with more great stuff coming. We have Michelle Abadia and Art Grossman playing on Saturday. And let me check who's playing on Friday. On Friday night, we have, drum roll please, Dan and Faith and Tom Smith. So it's going to
I
be
love Tom.
going to be two great shows. So Dan and Faith and Tom Smith on Friday, Art Grossman and Michelle Abadia, which is going to be also a great show. Art does an amazing covers of old folk stuff, and Michelle Abadia is a classically trained musician and guitarist. So it's going to be a great night. So I'll see you then. Thanks for coming.
Yay!